Did you know bees see a world that's totally invisible to us? It's almost like they have a superpower built right into their eyes, letting them experience a reality that's hidden from human sight. Imagine walking through your garden and realizing that, for bees, it's a completely different universe, one bursting with colors and patterns we can't even begin to imagine. I'm talking about ultraviolet light, a hidden spectrum that turns ordinary flowers into glowing, secret maps. While we see petals in soft pinks, yellows, and whites, bees see electric bursts of color and intricate designs that guide them like neon signs. It's as if every flower is painted with invisible ink, only visible to those with the right kind of eyes. To our human eyes, flowers are already beautiful. Their colors brighten up our gardens and parks, and we love to decorate our homes with their blooms. But what if I told you that what we see is just the tip of the iceberg? But to a bee, they're not just pretty, they're dazzling with patterns we can't even imagine. For bees, every flower is a glowing masterpiece, covered in signals and codes that tell them exactly where to land and where to find the sweetest nectar. Some petals have ultraviolet markings like runway lights at an airport that shout, "Come here." These UV patterns are invisible to us, but to a bee, they're as obvious as a flashing sign. It's nature's way of making sure the right pollinators find the right flowers. It's almost like every flower is sending bees a top-secret invitation. The message is clear. Land here, and you'll find a reward. This secret language between flowers and bees has been evolving for millions of years. So how do bees pull off this visual magic trick? What's going on inside those tiny, sparkling eyes that lets them see what we can't? Their eyes are seriously next level. Bees have compound eyes made up of thousands of tiny lenses, each one capturing a piece of the world. These eyes are specially tuned to pick up ultraviolet light, which is completely invisible to us. While I see reds, blues, and greens, bees skip the reds and go full-on ultraviolet. Red looks almost black to them, but ultraviolet pops out like a beacon. This means that the world of a bee is filled with colors and contrasts that are totally alien to us. Imagine seeing the world with an extra color that's totally invisible to humans. It's like unlocking a secret level in a video game, where everything you thought you knew suddenly changes. Plants know this. They paint themselves with UV bullseyes right at the center of each blossom, guiding bees straight to the nectar jackpot. These patterns are so precise that they can even help bees tell which flowers have already been visited and which ones are still full of nectar. It's nature's way of saying, "Hey bee, this way." The partnership between bees and flowers is a perfect example of how evolution shapes the world in ways we can't always see. Now, why does any of this matter? Why should we care about what bees see, or how they find their way around? Well, these UV patterns aren't just trippy, they're survival tools. For bees, being able to quickly spot the best flowers means more food for themselves and their hive. For flowers, it means a better chance of being pollinated and producing seeds. Bees need to find the best flowers fast to keep their colony buzzing. Every trip out of the hive is a race against time, and UV vision gives them a huge advantage. UV signals help them land with laser precision. It's like having a built-in GPS that always points to the tastiest treats. And when bees pollinate flowers, it's not just for the bees or the blooms. This invisible teamwork is the foundation of so much life on Earth, including our own. A third of the food I eat, like apples, berries, almonds, even my morning coffee, depends on this invisible communication. Without bees, entire food chains would collapse and our diets would be a lot less colorful and delicious. Without bees and their UV vision, our grocery stores would look a lot emptier. Imagine walking into a supermarket and seeing row after row of empty shelves where your favorite fruits and snacks used to be. But here's where things get really wild. Imagine flying over a field of flowers as a bee. The world would be a glowing tapestry of signals, each flower calling out in its own unique way. The landscape isn't just colorful, it's pulsing with ultraviolet trails, glowing patterns, and signals. Every step, every flutter of your wings, would reveal new secrets and hidden messages. Everyday spring meadows become a living sci-fi garden, just for them. It's a world of wonder that's happening right under our noses, even if we can't see it. Honestly, it makes me wish I could borrow a bee's eyes just for one day. Imagine the stories you could tell after seeing the world through their perspective. So next time you spot a bee zipping from flower to flower, remember, they're on a secret mission, following signals we'll never see. They're the unsung heroes of our gardens, working tirelessly to keep nature's cycle spinning. And hey, if you could borrow any animal's vision for a day, whose would you choose? Would you want to see the world in ultraviolet like a bee, or maybe in infrared like a snake? The possibilities are endless. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear which animal's supervision you'd want to try out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me on more hidden adventures in the world of science. There's a whole universe out there, just waiting to be discovered. Sometimes all it takes is a new way of seeing.